Good morning. We are ready to get to Harpers Ferry. We have about 9.5 miles to make that happen. And I'm excited. Cheeseball and Fox, they actually got a hotel room last night because Cheeseball still felt not very well. We don't know really what's going on. Maybe she just needed some rest. And so we'll just kind of see how we're going to get back together once she feels better and once we get to Harpers Ferry. So yeah. Let's see what we've got for today. And there's a tree. It's very unusual on the AT to have a tree. Not really. Boom, boom, boom. There's a little West Virginia sign right there, but I don't believe that's where we're going. I believe we're going this way. But this way, I think there is a gas station, which I'm gonna go to. Stopping at a gas station. Eating some chicken tenders. Probably the most expensive chicken tenders I've ever eaten. And we're back off to the trail. These pretty flowers. They don't make the hike to Harpers Ferry easy because there's all these rocks. I guess it's just a prequel to Pennsylvania. I saw a sign. So we are at 1023.6, which is supposed to be the second border from Virginia into West Virginia. So we're now officially in West Virginia. We're out of Virginia, which means we've completed like 555 miles in one state. The state that everybody says that you'll get the Virginia blues because you'll be in here forever. But I'm gonna tell you, you've heard me say it many times, I love Virginia. Virginia is beautiful and there's no Virginia blues, not in my heart. It was one of the most spectacle things I've ever seen. And because there's no sign, apparently there's no sign for the border, I'm just gonna put in groceries material from the first sign right there somewhere. And then you'll see that sign, but officially in West Virginia, which apparently is only 4 miles. But we'll be staying in West Virginia today because we'll be in Harpers Ferry. Here I am talking again, but anyway, what a lot of people do at this point that I was just talking about the border, a lot of people are doing something called a 4-state challenge, which is 40 some miles, meaning that they're going from Virginia into West Virginia, into Maryland, and then into Pennsylvania. And some thru hikers think that's a really great challenge, and one of our friends, Frodo, did it. So kudos to him, because that's a crazy mileage, but that is something that we are so not interested in at all. There's all kinds of challenges. There's people, like, I mean, not in this area, but like there's all these different challenges. There's like this challenge of, there's a few hostels that offer cake if you are hiking like a marathon back to their hostel. Those are just challenges we have not been interested in because, I mean, we could just buy a cake, you know, so we don't have to hike a marathon, 26.2 miles to get a cake. But hey, whoever wants to do it, that's pretty cool. I hear the cake was homemade and super delicious, so I get that. There's all these other challenges. I guess there's one that's called 24. We drink 24 beers and 24 miles in 24 hours. That's a challenge that Fox is a little bit interested in. We are trying to figure out how to make that happen. Maybe we will carry some of those beers, because carrying 24 beers, that'll be a challenge in itself. And then of course there are the challenges like 10 before 10, so 10 miles before 10 a.m., which I've been trying to do. And 12 before 12, which I already accomplished, which is 12 miles before 12 p.m. So There's all kinds of challenges. And then of course there's the famous half a gallon, is it half a gallon? Half gallon ice challenge, ice cream challenge. So there's a place past Harpers Ferry. I just can't think of what it's called. Something Furnace, I think. And you get a gallon of ice cream and then you try to eat it. And then if you eat it all, you get like a little wooden spoon as a souvenir. I mean, you know, I don't think the challenges are really for the souvenir or anything like that. It's just to be able to have something fun, to keep things not monotonous and have something different in their life, you know? So, anywho, I really can't wait to get to Harpers Ferry. I have not been feeling my best today, but just ready to make it to Harpers Ferry. And then of course we're gonna we're gonna wait for Cheeseball and Fox, because Cheeseball and Fox are taking a 0 today because Cheeseball didn't feel good yesterday. But I don't feel the same as her, so I don't feel good for different reasons. So anyway, Harpers Ferry, here we come. Little deer. Oh. Yeah. There was a deer and it was cute, but it didn't want to stay for me to take a video. I guess it didn't think I was cute. There you is. Oh, look. She hungry. Hi. What you looking at? So watching all the YouTube videos, I never understood Harpers Ferry. So ultimately the way it works is you cross the bridge, you hike on the AT, and then you take a left blue blaze to the ATC into Harpers Ferry. I always thought that you just, like that the AT goes right through, but it does not. It goes alongside it. So right now I'm taking a blue blaze to the ATC, which is the Appalachian Trail Conservatory. And that's where, I don't know, I'll see what that's all about. To Harpers Ferry. Alrighty, Appalachian Trail Conservancy Visitor Center. Boom! Picture taken. Boom. Boom. We're getting back onto the AT to hike some of the parts so that we can not have to hike that later on. Just getting that out of the way, pretty much. Back on the AT, hiking some of those miles. Not miles, well, I think they're gonna be 2-3 miles to the hostel, but you know, we have to hike them anyway. So why not get it out of the way? Some ruin. Okay, so this is always what I saw on the YouTube videos, this exit right here. So if you're hiking the Appalachian Trail, don't do what I did. don't take the Blue Blaze to the ATC, just hike to this spot, go downtown, and then turn left back to the ATC if you want to go there. Because, I mean, either way you're hiking extra miles, but this is the typical view that you see on the YouTube videos. Very pretty. Boom shakalaka. Some cool railroad tracks. Some stones on a mountain. And people sitting on the stairs. This is a beautiful little town. Alright, so we had some lunch at some really nice food place. I don't remember what it's called, but it was next to the Outfitter. I got some new trekking pole tips. They're from Lecky. They're not really fitting on there that great, but I think they will be fine. Now we're walking to the hostel, which should be another 2 miles probably, maybe less, I don't know. Ooh, crossing a bridge. Bridge crossing. Actually, it's river crossing, if we want to be honest. Please watch your step. It's just a piece that holds the bridge. But it is a gorgeous view to just look at. Going to the hostel. A little bit dangerous. So, like the bunks. Bunk. 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 Dance rooms. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Hey.